Good day, class. In this lesson, we will create a frequency distribution table. The given, the test scores of 60 students in statistics as recorded as follows. We will create a frequency distribution from this. First step is to count the number of data points in the set of the data. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 60 data points. N is equals to 60. Then determine the range. So the formula range is equals to HB minus LB. The highest number is 92 and the smallest number is 51. Therefore, our range is 41. So N is equals to 60 and R, or range, is equals to 41. The next step is to compute or decide on the number of class intervals. We use the Herbert-Sturge formula. K is equals to 1 plus 3.322 log N. So K stands for the number of classes. We have K is equals to 1 plus 3.322 log of N, which is 60. The answer is 6.907. So take note that do not round it off. Next step, number 4, we determine the class width. Class width is the range over or divided by the number of classes from the Herbert-Sturge formula. We have 41 divided by 6.907 is equals to 5.936, or we round it off, the answer is 6. Next, we create the class interval. The smallest number, take note, is 51. We will not be starting from 51, but rather we will choose to start at the nice round number, or round it off to the nearest tens. 51 to the nearest tens is 50. So we will start our class interval to 50. And then we will count from 50, including 50, by 6. So 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. That is the first row. The second row is 56. No? After 55 is 56. Then we count by 6, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. That is for the second row. And for the third row, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and so on and so forth, until we reach the last class interval. And then lastly, step number 8 and 9 represent each core by a tally. So we will count the numbers 50 to 55, including the upper class and the lower class limit. So in this case, we have 2. So we have 1. Let's find the numbers in between 50 and 55, including 50 and 55. We have 51. And 2. So we have that for tally 2, and for frequency it is also 2. And then do that the same for all of the class intervals. So that's it. And then you can include class mark, or the midpoint, and the less than cumulative frequency columns. Now we get the total number of samples. We get the sum of the frequency, and the sum is 60. Okay, then we get the midpoint. The midpoint is 50 plus 55 divided by 2, 52.5. Then we have 56 plus 61 divided by 2. We have 58.5. And we will do this to the rest. Now, to get the less than cumulative frequency, we will just copy the first frequency for the first row. Then 2 plus 9, 11. 11 plus 11, we have 22. 22 plus 14 is 36. 36 plus 12 is 48. 48 plus 7 is 55. 55 plus 4 is 59. And lastly, 59 plus 1, 60. Take note that the number of samples should be equal to the last cumulative frequency. Thank you very much for watching, and keep safe. Happy learning. God bless you all.